What's going on, guys? I am back with another video. We are going to be going over the monthly results that we did in July. Now, when I got the robot started in mid-July, I didn't get it started until July 19th. So we only have really the results from July 19th until the end of July. So we don't have a full month of data yet. However, we have been running it for all of August. So when August is finished, we will have the full amount of data from August 1st until the end of August. So, but I'm going to go over the results on what we did for both our standard and passive account during July. So let's get into it right now. Again, this is for education and information purposes. I'm not selling anything. I'm just sharing my experience and journey using the algorithm. So this is Myfxbook. This is what I use to document or gather all the numbers and data for my account. So as you can see here, I'm using switch markets. It's 1 to 500, and everything is showing that this is a real account. Now remember, this is just what it is as of right now. I should have tried to get this done earlier. Bunch of stuff happened, just haven't been able to do it properly. So now I got everything figured out. We are going to go over just for the July results. As you can see here, our growth from July was very small. Around the 31st, we only made 3.82%. So we saw a very small increase in uh, equity, so or equity growth. And if we go down here, we can see all the pairs that we're using. Guys, remember, we're using 12 pairs out of the 15, and our starting equity is $4,000. Now, we can open up a few of these. I'm not going to go too deep into this because this would take forever, and you guys can definitely come check this out. I'll leave this in the comments under the video if you guys want to come check out the link for my FX book. If you guys want to come take a look at it at any time to see how I'm doing. You can see with AUD USD that when we got started on the 20th, both long and short positions didn't really, the short position kicked off right away, and then by about the 31st, by the end of July, we were about $11 in profit, which is nice to see. Our long positions really didn't do very much until the last day, where we only made $1 profit, which is all right. It happens. We can take another look at maybe one of our big winners, which was, let's see, NZD CAD, where again, so we got started on the 19th, where we were able to profit on the first day of it active, $2.57, and then by the end of July here, we had made around $19 in short positions. We made $19.44, and in our long positions, we've made $3.69. And you can take a look at these for any one of the positions. As you can see, the majority or all of my positions with the forex pairs I was using, the win is always more than the loss. Now, because it's averaging, if they're not closing because they're losses, it's when they close, the winners are always going to outweigh the losers. And so when the losers are closed, it's usually the profit is more than the losing trades, and then it closes. So that's the reason why we'll see these losses. They're not really losses. It's just that's what averaging is when they're closing. Now we can, yeah, as you can see here, our total percentage that we made in July is 3.82%. Not bad. Out of the 3.82% of the total profit that we made, AUD USD made about 17% of the overall profit that we made. And I'm pretty sure that's how this is read. Now, currency populated for July. I'm not sure if that's just like if the time that of the 19 or from 19th until the finish, the pairs that were used. If you guys understand this, leave a comment down below if I'm reading this properly. If this is the profit that was made from the 19th to the end, these are the pairs that were used in the percentage of what was brought in. That's what I'm thinking it is. So you can take a look at the specific pairs that we used. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Not sure if these are the positions. Maybe, maybe we can see that. So AUD USD is 40 positions. Can we go up here? We see that, and I guess doesn't really tell us how many positions. Oh well. Anyways, if you guys know, let me know. This is the average holding time. As you can see here, AUD, we had the longest that was, I guess, was in drawdown or the trades that were active. So our long positions was about 3.69 days and the short was about 9 hours. And then everything else was quite short. So it's great to see that our drawdown has never been a long time. It's only been, a few days here and there. Not like when we were using Xbox, and sometimes Xbox would go on for, maybe a week. Sometimes, not very often, but would go longer than a week. But that's okay. It could happen. We've documented that even when in drawdown, the Xbox can come back. It's still a great robot to be using, but I think the forex FX Scalper forex EA bot is the new improved, like the super strong superhero that's come in, and it's doing amazing right now. If you guys have seen the results in the Telegram channel, or if you've already purchased it and you're in your part of the Discord group, you guys know of the results that are already coming in for the robot, which is absolutely amazing. It's great to see the results that we've seen so far, and no one's blown their account yet. And I think that speaks to how well this robot was made. So that is July for our FX Scalper Forex EA bot standard account, standard risk settings. Let's go over now our passive account that we have here. As you can see, our passive account, we are running half the amount of pairs. So we're running 6 pairs. Still the same leverage, 1 to 500. Still the same broker, switch markets. And our starting equity is around $4,000. We're missed it by about 2,000, but I still say 4,000 because it's close enough. So as you can see here, we made about 1.52% in about the day from when we started until the end of July. You can see the pairs that we're using as the 6 pairs. And the one that's done the best so far, it looks like, is probably this guy, USDJPY. And we can see that nothing really okay, so we did have a positive or a long position right when we started it. Made profit on that day of $1.96. And then by the time that July finished, we were about $8 in profit and about $3 in profit, or for shorts and longs. It's pretty cool, this website. You can see a lot of information that tells you how many pips, how much money we've made so far to date, and then the win-loss percentage. And again, even with this one, every one of them, the win percentage always outweighs the loss percentage, which is nice to see. Our monthly gain, you can see we only made 1.52%, a very small amount. It's small, but again, remember, this is the passive account. The risk setting is a lot lower, and we're running half the amount of pairs. Again, if you guys understand this, be sure to let me know. I'm not sure if this is just maybe currency popularity, like how many trades total it was, or if this is just the profit. So, the total profit that was made, maybe 29% of the profit that was brought in was from CAD JPY, or this is just saying CAD JPY had 26 positions from July 19th until the end, and USD JPY had 15, and Euro GBP only had 5, etc. So if you guys let me know in the comments if you guys understand that or not. Average hold time, as you can see, still a lot less than what the standard was. The longest that we had on the standard was 3.69 days. The longest position that we had open was a short position on Euro GBP, and that was for 1.91 days. So as you can see, positions are not open for very long, which is great to see. And our drawdown again has never ever surpassed 5%. We can scroll up here and we can see by our drawdown, we're not close to 5% right now, which is great. it's great that our drawdown has never surpassed 5%, especially how we're moving into our 7th week right now. And I can't wait for you guys to see how well we've done with our August results. I'm going to try and continue to putting out more content uh, every day where maybe I can show you guys what I'm making, just like I'm posting on TikTok. Be sure to check out my TikTok account because I post every single day on the results on both the accounts. I go over the profit that we made from the day before. I go over the active positions, so what drawdown we have, and then the active forex pairs that we're using, and what dollar amount that we are in drawdown or in the positive. That is pretty much it, guys, for uh, the results for Myfxbook and both our passive and standard account. I know it's a little short and maybe it's a lot all over the place right now. I will get better at this. This is the first time of me showing my FXbook. I didn't really do that with the Xbox, but I believe now I am a little bit more familiar, though I'm still learning with this website. I think it's good for everyone to be able to see the results of the accounts that I'm using, as well as being able to come to the website themselves if they want to take a look at the results that I'm getting, the what pairs I'm using, how they're running, how many pips they're taking, the profit, and the win to loss, as well as all this information that I got here. So that's pretty much it, everyone. I hope everyone's having a good evening or morning or wherever you are. If you do have any questions or concerns or just want to talk about the robot or you're curious about it, be sure to leave a comment down below. I'll always respond to them. And I look forward to putting out more content for you guys. And I'm just glad to be back. So thanks again, everyone. Take care.